What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, more China FUD. So we got more China FUD today. What's new? What's new? I feel like every month we get some new thing from China, whether they're banning the miners, whether they're banning cryptocurrency, whether they're banning banks accepting cryptocurrency, whatever, right? I feel like we get some new China FUD every single month. Well, what are we looking at here, guys? What are we looking at here? Well, we're going to compare, right, our current price action to the 2017 price action when we also had some China FUD in September of 2017. So what I did, I marked our current FUD day, which is today, right? We'll call it China FUD day. And we sort of have this yellow line that's marking the current day, right? If we go back to 2017, we also had some China FUD on September 5th of 2017. Well, what could that mean? Well, I just find it kind of funny that it's right around the exact same time frame in September of 2017, and we're looking at September of 2021. Now, could that be a coincidence? Sure, that could be a coincidence based off the news and just based off, being a coincidence of relative time frame. But when we actually look at the price action that we had from 2017, I actually took the fractal of our price action all throughout here and sort of put it below our current price action. What you're going to notice is there's a lot of similarities between 2017 when we had the China FUD of maybe some people trying to push the prices lower so they could buy a little bit lower compared to our current price action. Let's go look. You can right away, you can see the similarities, right? So the one thing that was different is this one was coming from an uptrend, this one was coming from a downtrend. So I will note that is the one difference that we can notice right away on the charts. But if you look, since that point, they pretty much are spot on, right? They're pretty much spot on with not too much differences, right? I mean, we can see that we had a downtrending sort of consolidation, right? Downtrending consolidation right here, downtrending consolidation. You can see we actually came back down and back tested, right? We came back down and back tested that consolidation. Same thing here. Came back down and back tested that consolidation, and then moved up. And we actually formed that this famous all of a sudden this famous wick-off distribution pattern that's supposed to push us down to 10K apparently coming up in the next couple of weeks. We formed the exact same thing, right? And you can see here, we had the first high. It's not as obvious here, but you had the first high, you had the second high, you had the third high, right? And then you had the fourth high, and then you came back down, came back up, made that lower high, and then you sort of dumped from there. And that's exactly what we did now. We dumped from there. Now, based off this chart, are we looking at, us possibly having to go a little bit lower? And this is what we've been talking about on the channel a little bit lately. So what we did last time in 2017 is we came back down to test our previous support, right? Or we came back down and test the sort of wick off distribution bottom, right? Which was right here in our current price action, which was right here in this price action, right? This is a wick on the fractal. So do we still have to come back down to that $37,400 range that we're talking about? Sure, we definitely could do that. But what I think is a little bit different about this time is if you actually look here, what we did when you zoom in, you can see what we did. Let's get rid of this line here so you can see a little bit better. Just look what we did, guys, on this fractal. So you can see we had that big initial sell-off, right? A big initial sell-off. And that's what I think this was. I think this was a big initial sell-off. And then we came back up and made a higher low as of now. Now, we haven't closed the day yet. We don't know if this is going to sort of play out the way we want it to just yet. So we got to see where we close. But you can see we did a similar thing here. We came back up, right? Came back down, made a higher low, and we sort of continued up from there. So that's one of the scenarios that we could play. Like, this could already be the higher low that we're looking for. Now, there's also another scenario where if you look, we actually came up, came back up, made a lower low, came back up again, and then came back down again, right? So what we could do here, if we played out like we did last time, is we can come back up, come back down, right? Come back up a little bit more, come back down again, and then make our way back up. That's sort of what the price action could be looking like if we do continue to play out the way that this fractal is saying, right? So, guys, we see this China FUD all the time. We had some in 2013. We had some in 2017. We had some earlier this year. We have some now. What you'll notice is the price does rebound after these FUDs. I like to call them FUDs. So don't get too stressed out, right? We're still in the crypto game, guys. We're still on track to do what we need to do for the rest of this year. To me, this is, obviously people trying to push down the price to be able to buy up more. Isn't it funny, like I say, guys, that you don't really hear about any FUD, really no FUD, until you're getting dips. You notice how on this whole way up here for Bitcoin, we didn't hear 1 ounce of FUD. And now all of a sudden we're starting this dip, and we got the Evergrande stuff. We got the China stuff now. It's kind of funny how when we're sort of in a downtrend that the bad news starts coming out. So always keep your mind on the prize, guys. Don't be FUDed out of the market. And always remember that these things can bounce back pretty well, just like they did back in 2017. All right, so I want to make a short video about this. I'll see you guys in the live stream tonight. Make sure you guys hit up the like button for the no buy bit shills. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.